Title: A Wick-ed Reprieve, Amongst Gods and Men. Part 1: The Arrival. John Wick, a man hunted by the most lethal killers under the command of the High Table, found himself standing before a different kind of sanctuary, the Hall of Justice. Batman, who had previously enlisted Wick's assistance, offered him refuge. The caped crusader knew Wick's situation and assured him that the High Table's reach wouldn't extend to their fortress. As Wick stepped into the Hall of Justice, he was greeted by a sight unlike any other. He had seen the superheroes in action, but seeing them in their home, as themselves and not just their heroic personas, was a different experience. Superman, the alien who was more human than most, greeted him warmly. Wonder Woman, the Amazonian princess, welcomed him with a kind smile. The Flash, a man faster than light, took the time to offer a friendly handshake. Part 2: Amongst the Gods. Over the next few days, Wick found himself in an environment as different from his usual haunts as possible. It was peaceful, filled with beings who sought justice above all else. He watched, learned, and in his own quiet way, he started to blend in. He shared meals with the heroes, listened to their stories and told a few of his own. Wick trained alongside them, his human limitations juxtaposing their superhuman abilities. But he held his ground, impressing them with his discipline, willpower, and adaptability. From Batman, he learned more about tactical analysis. With Wonder Woman, he sparred and honed his combat skills even further. He observed the Flash, learning to anticipate faster than the human mind could normally comprehend. Even from Superman, the alien with godlike powers, he learned about the essence of humanity and humility. Part 3: An Unlikely Alliance. Despite being out of his element, Wick didn't just adapt, he thrived. He felt a kinship with these beings. Like him, they had their share of loss, battles, and scars. They fought not for power or control but for justice, a concept that Wick found himself aligning with more and more. Moreover, he added value to the team, bringing in a new perspective. His expertise in stealth and combat techniques was something even these superheroes found useful. He gave them a fresh take on strategic thinking, showing them how a mere human could become a formidable opponent using brains over brawn. Part 4: A Mortal Amongst Gods. His days in the Hall of Justice were as peaceful as they could be for a man like Wick. The superheroes gave him the space he needed, respected his past, and accepted him as he was. The Hall, with all its power, was untouchable for the High Table. But Wick knew he couldn't stay forever. The heroes offered him a place within the Justice League. Although touched, Wick politely declined. His war was elsewhere. However, he promised to stand by their side when needed, creating a bond of mutual respect and understanding between the man of focus and the gods among men. His time in the Hall of Justice served as a refuge, a beacon of hope during his darkest days. But more than that, it reminded John Wick, the loner, the boogeyman of the underworld, what it felt like to be a part of something greater, a family. As he walked away from the hall, ready to face the High Table, he carried the lessons he learned, the friendships he forged, and a newfound sense of purpose. Subscribe for more fan fiction stories.